one sofa guy, but you know, he's fine. Alright, and we are in Champions League, guys. Looking here, Amumu being straight up banned. Amumu, there we go. The most typical solo queue ban is going to get knocked out there. Oof. Scott, alright, Scott. I know you like it when he talks to you like that. It's okay. Concentrate on banning people. Alright, and you've banned the Wizard Lizard, and now you've banned Cassin as one. They've banned Tristana. They don't want. Wait for it, Tristana. They've seen it before. They don't want it again. So wait for it. Not gonna get that hyper carry that he loves so much. The hyper carry that took him all the way to Diamond. Not at all, folks. Not at all. Absolutely. A lot of people have played with this, right? He's joined the community games once in a while. And you know what? He's always proven to be a very, very high contender in every one of those matches, especially when he's taking it seriously, of course. And in the competitive scene as well, he's obviously out there with the rest of the players. But you know, he's all getting there. So there we go. Here we go, Galagege. Gonna lock in on that. Thresh might see a swap with him and Love VSOP later on, but we might see some unconventional Thresh picks today, folks. And well, these are the most pro teams in Auckland. I would say. I wouldn't say they are professional teams in the sense that they have huge sponsorships and they have, you know, official team logos and stuff like that, along with salaries, but they are of the top tier in New Zealand, I suppose. And there we go, wait for it, and Liam going straight for that AD carry bot lane. What are they going to have open for them today? Love VSOP and Mistrat. What are you gonna pick today? Your bot lane is right adjacent to you guys. You don't have your Rumble, you don't have your Hecarim, but Varus and Sona have been picked. What will you pick in return? You already have a Thresh. You might see a Caitlyn Thresh bot lane. That's gonna be a lot of poke, a lot of harass. Just to, you know, reply to Varus and Sona, who's also gonna have a lot of poke, who's also gonna have a lot of harass. A lot of chat and banter going on down in the chat room. My gosh, all y'all. Toilet break, eh? Toilet break. Magic are gonna have it on that least. I've seen him play at least, guys. Do not let him have that at least. But I suppose it's better than him on a Twisted Fate. You know, I would have banned Twisted Fate. But alright. Mango and Dr. Faggot. I don't know if he's the doctor of all faggots or he's a doctor for faggots. But he's playing that Rammus. So he ain't that bad, guys. He ain't that bad. fb.com/groups/LollandZ. Welcome, enlarged phallus. Your phallus has now been enlarged even more. Welcome to the League of Legends NZ scene, along with, you know, the Oceanic Gaming competitive scene. Blackshop here are our partners, and we're you know, trying to make it real big. It's still small. I'm not gonna say it's the biggest scene yet. It's obviously not as large and full blown as the Australian scene. But League of Legends and Z is definitely a growing community. In New Zealand, it's a positive community. If someone, starts random stuff, ban them. We had quite a few problems, but now, oh yeah, no, nothing's as large and as full blown as your fellas, as said by your name, but you know what I mean. Slater's gonna look into that Diana, so we know he's probably gonna go mid lane, or he might go top lane. He might swap with Zac, but it looks like a Zac top lane at the moment, guys. Not too sure yet. Can't tell you with the some of the spells being blocked out, but Dungeon and Magic R have locked in on that Lux and that Elise. So look at the blue team right now, guys. Let's look at the ultimate system to have a quick scope of what these teams are going to be able to do. Elise has that dive. She can use Rappel, she can go in, she has a poke, volatile spider with the cocoon, and a neurotoxin if she gets close enough. Dungeon has a lot of wave clear, a lot of poke. Lux is just that kind of champion, and she has that just ridiculous ultimate that has that low cooldown, that has that high AP ratio, and just has that ridiculous range on it. Hard to land, but has all that potential all the way in it. Maokai has that AoE damage reduction ultimate. Pop it, jump in it, tank it, run out, and when they walk in it, pop it again. And Caitlyn and Thresh. Now, Caitlyn and Thresh is pretty interesting. They have quite a good amount of harassment to go down with bot lane with Varus and Sona. But how are you going to do well in team fights? If Caitlyn gets fed, she will just snowball ahead, just do all that damage. Do all that damages, and thanks Dean. Khan. But Varus is more of a team fight oriented champion. If he builds that Runaan's Hurricane, if he gets a lot of damage off, those blind stacks are going to do a lot of detrimental damage towards the tanky champions such as Elise. If she builds tanky, looks like she will go tanky. And, Galagege, who's Maokai, he's one of the tankiest champions of all. And absolutely, Varus is going to be the number one person to whittle them down. Undoubtedly. Liam himself is going to be there, has an AoE. No, absolutely, Dean. And, the crescendo coming up from Sona is going to play a really, really, really large effect. Rammus and Zac, I think both have the potential to start this off. Rammus can powerball in there, knock someone up, and lock them down. Has that strong gank, but of course he has to really walk around the minions to get to them, or he could just teleport in. For all I know, but it's not him with teleport, guys. It's Mango, and Mango is going to be able to sit up in that what looks to be the top lane and start some really, really crazy ganks if he gets that teleport down in the bot lane or mid lane or in their jungle. And do some ridiculous stuff. So absolutely, here we go, guys. Looks like the game is going to start now. And I will be back within a couple of seconds. And here we go, guys. We are in the game now. Welcome, League of Legends tournament in New Zealand here. Yeah, man, that NZ ping, you can't deny. 150 to 200. You just know it's a Kiwi. You just know it's an Aussie. Definitely. So, welcome to those who have just tuned in. We are in the first game of the best of 3 series between High Tech and Down in the Dream Team. We're seeing a little bit of pause here, guys. Oh yeah, man, that 150 ping is like a heaven sent. Every time I see that 150 ping, I'm like, oh, I have to play a game. I can't not play a game with 150 ping. And then and you jump back up to 200. And you're like, no, it's okay. I can work with this. And those Americans, oh, the audacity to tell me that they can't play on 200 ping. Man, those Americans and the audacity to tell me they can't play 200 ping. That's my everyday life, man. Imagine if I had 9 ping. You know how OP I would be? Not as OP as I like to be, but you know. Oh, look, we're having a little bit of a run, and oh, the flash comes up from Mango. Oh, so early. Does not want to get chained by VSOP. VSOP is gonna lead the forefront here, guys. He's gonna go in. Will he throw a chain out? No, he's gonna walk on backwards. He's gonna walk out. You're gonna put a couple of Caitlyn traps down, put a ward down, and both teams just don't want to engage at this point of time. It's not what they want. It's not ideal, but HTC already coming up on top, burning Mango's flash, and now Mango is gonna have a little bit of a harder time against Elise. Elise has that gap closer, he doesn't, and she's got flash on top of that. So we'll see how it goes here, guys. Dr. Faggot getting ready for his faggoty wolves. I mean it's gentlemanly wolves. Gentlemanly. And Varus is there to help him along with Sona and Nath. So after that little bit of encounter, guys, both teams do not want to start anything. Both teams are going back right down to regular clears. So just the general leashes, the general clear times. But it looks like Misrat and VSOP are gonna go do these golems. Misrat taking a little bit of damage. VSOP, you scumbag. Why aren't you? Oh well, I suppose Caitlyn has that lifesteal, has that ability to regen and health. VSOP doesn't. And Galagege is gonna get his blue finally. Lise and Mango are gonna run in a top lane and they're gonna ignore each other. You know, just a little friendly passing by. Moving along, other thing, it seems to be just a very standard start. Nothing too exciting yet, but ooh, looks like Slater's trying to run into Galagege here. Galagege and Slater run in, throws the Crescent Strike out, and it's just gonna show that red buff hasn't been done yet. So he's gonna walk back into his lane. Slater gonna go back trying to land some CS. Bot lane, Caitlyn and VSOP are doing just as much poke as Liam and Wait For It are, but Wait For It and Liam don't have as much lane presence as, you know, Liam or as Caitlyn and Thresh do. So it's proving to be working there. It's a day on favor right now. Varus, of course, not being able to get in there. He really needs to get real right up close to Caitlyn, land those auto attacks. But if he does, Thresh is going to be there to receive and to welcome him into his arms and his chains and his lantern. And at level 6, he'll welcome him into his box. But you know, that's not what men do. Now Maokai is here, down in the bot lane, and looks like they're gonna try wait for it and Sona to try to move up, and they might see a twisted advance here. What we see, yes, we see a twisted advance right into Sona. She's gonna knock her backwards. She's gonna flash forward, but the flame's gonna put her back. Maokai's gonna pick up first blood, and Misrat is still going ham on that Varus. Oh, Dean, ever since you used that concept ham with me, I've been using it non-stop, man. Like, I just think of this piece of ham in a sandwich. God. God. Alright, and we might see the same thing here, guys. Dr. Faggot waiting for some faggoty plays. Oh, there we go. The speedball. Gonna ride onto Magic Art. Magic Art's gonna get knocked up, taunted, and he's gonna grapple down and flash out of there. So I suppose it was still a successful gang. And Mango's, you know, trading with Flash for Flash, taking into account that early game encounter. And now he's pushed up and he's just harassing him a little bit more. Good job by Dr. Faggot. Man, do I have to keep saying Dr. Faggot every single time? Or, you know, whatever it is. Anyway, love VSOP, there we go. You're throwing out death sentence and you're gonna just wait for it. Hover on that fillet. That fillet. And wait for him to do anything. So they're both gonna all recall back. Alright guys, so here we go. Ramus going right from the back here, guys. He's gonna get filleted forward. Watch fast reactions by VSOP. Maokai's gonna twist that, but right now to wait for his dropping changes low. He has to flash out of there, but VSOP picks up the kill. On wait for it, not the AD carry. There we go, and Dr. Faggot knocks up VSOP down there. Just switch back to Dr. Faggot. Too much of a faggot to even try to go for soda. The twisted advance goes right on top of it. There goes the sapling, there goes the knockback. Arcade smash. Oh, Slater gonna come in trying to get the save. Dr. Faggot gonna make it out with a sliver of help, but he's gonna pick up Caitlyn in exchange. So leave my armadillo alone, give me that hole. I'm gonna pick up me a kill. Now that's Slater doing his thing, going down bot lane. Dunshan not doing too much of a mid laner's job, going on bot lane, following his mid lane. I suppose he started for him, Slater would have one outsed him point blank, and that's not what he wanted, I suppose. But wow, well played indeed, guys. Looks like Slater is gonna hover on back into their jungle, steal some race while he's at it. Wow, Slater making the plays, guys. Slater making the plays. Alright, Magic Art dropping dangerously low. There goes the unstable matter. Mango's gonna pick up the health puddle. Goo. And as a result, Magic Art is gonna have to recall back. Mango's gonna have a little bit of free time up here, getting some free farm. And Slater's gonna get that blue buff to keep him going ham. Goddamn ham. Sandwich. Ham sandwich. What else can I say? What? Ham sandwich? Sandwich ham? Oh man. There we go, Dr. Faggot coming in for the gank. VSOP's getting a knockback. He's getting a taunted right under there. The box comes out. Now they can't advance any further, and if they do, ooh, VSOP dropping dangerously, they'll wait for it, doing a great job whittling him down. But Thresh is just too tanky with those souls stacked up. How many souls does he have right now, guys? 25 souls, that's giving him 23 bonus ability power and armor. And the next soul is valued at 0.88 armor. And ability power, you know, and it's gonna do just wonders for him. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, guys. Oh my, oh my. Now, look at the goal differences now. HTC are 2 kills up, but only 1.2k ahead. Magic R is doing quite well for himself. Looking at the matchups. Looking at these matchup guys. Where is it? There. Now looking at these matchups. Magic R has 53 CS. Zack has Mango on Zack, sorry. Has 10 CS on top of him. So he's, I would say they are about even. Gold wise, however, they are dead even because Magic R has that kill, but Mango has a little bit more CS. But there we go. There's the less bounce. There goes the Rappel just to mitigate some of that. And he's going to go Rappel back to his minions and he's going to walk on out. But there goes the stretching strike, dealing a lot of damage far range through the minions. You know, he can't do that. What's he going to do? Neurotoxin? Not even close, mate. Not even close. There we go. Look at him bot lane. Oh! Twisted Advance right underneath the tower. There we go. Oh, so much burst damage going to Liam. There goes the ace in the hole, but wait for it is going to take the brunt of it. Like a man he is forefront. Tank it out. Whew. Ooh, Dr. Faggot might be coming down here for a little bit of a gank. Not sure what he's doing at the moment, Dr. Faggot. Oh, he's going into the powerball. There we go. Crescendo goes right across Misrat, but that, and also so does the Chain of Corruption. VSOP is forced to flash. He has 3 stacks of blight on him. Will he get them procced? Looks like he gets a couple of more on attacks, but he's gonna walk on out of there. Great timing by VSOP to flash out of there. Great play by Wait For It and Liam to land that onto Caitlyn. Excellent, excellent play. Now, both teams are 3-3, and they're pretty much even in goal. Now, the gap has closed, the plays have been made, but there we go. Galagaga is going to take it up forward. Both players flashing, not going to get anything out of it. No kills today, no dives. And Galagaga and Varus both flash. Now, Galagaga doesn't really need that flash, I suppose. So that might be one way of understanding this trade-off, but Varus does really need that flash. Now he has absolutely no escapes, and if Galagaga loops back around, comes and gets him within the next minute or two, he will be able to try and get a gank, or try getting some kills off, and be able to make the best of it. Make the best of it indeed. So look now, Magic R is gonna come down. Some pings coming out, notifying him that Elise is missing. Is missing. And they're gonna walk back out there. Look at this little Rammus. Look at the little Rammus. Oh my, oh my, oh my. And he's gonna walk on forward. There he goes. Slater gonna go right forward. Powerball gonna come right from Slater. From Dr. Faggot. But the taunt comes out. Dungeon's taking a heck ton of damage real quick. Dr. Faggot picking the kill with the tremors. Excellent play by down in the Dream Team. Just contending so well right now, playing their cards absolutely perfectly. Dr. Faggot gonna loop around through this dragon here. Doesn't look like they're going for a blue buff. It looks like they're gonna counter gank this Misrat and this VSOP, trying to get so aggressive. There we go. Mango's gonna come in for a 4-man gank down bot lane. Let's bounce coming out from Mango. Looks like Caitlyn tried to commit suicide, trying to get executed, but it didn't work out too well. Should have attacked that tower, man. It was only like on a 22 health. My lord. One more auto attack, they would have made that a little bit more worth it. But unfortunately, they did not get it. Gathering Frenzy. Up in top lane, Magic R trying to do a little bit more damage on that tower as fast as he can. Oh, and wait for it. Gonna whittle their tower down, just in exchange a little bit. And it looks like the Down and the Dream Team are really coming up on top on this one, guys. So 15 minutes in, 14 minutes and 47 seconds, about 15 minutes. Down and the Dream Team seem to be coming on top, but HTC aren't out of it yet, making a couple of mistakes, but they're not so far out of it that they can't recover. But Mango, ooh, getting downed so hard. And this time, Dungeon is in the mid lane. Tries to throw some books later, gonna throw out that Crystal Strike and move on out of there. The Dark Sailor Moon skin. Galagege is gonna get found out. Oh, and they will see Slater going on bot lane, and they know she's there. They're gonna have to walk on out of there before the Crystal Strike hits them. What will they do? There goes the Twisted Advance. There goes the Moonfall. There goes ultimate comes out. There goes the Lux ultimate as well. Slater gets burst down when he's gonna dive right out of the Misrat. And he's gonna burst Misrat before he can even get any auto attacks off. Getting the double kill with the Crystal Strike right onto Maokai. Excellent play. 2 for none exchange down bot lane. The 4 members of the red team are down there, and now they're thinking, oh, we should go dragon. Screw it. I've got my shield. I've got my Pale Cascade. I don't care. 1 too many. Wait for it down bot lane. 1v1 against the VSOP, and looks like the red team is gonna pick up the dragon by themselves. 3 people taking it out. Wait for it, just focusing on gaining some of that CS back. Excellent play by the Down Under Dream Team. Wow, so aggressive right now. So aggressive. Magic R. Now Mango, he's seeming to be the kind of in a pretty awkward spot right now because Magic R is starting to get the best of him. Oh, that bounce is not gonna get too much out. He's gonna have to walk back, pick up some sustain, and the taunt comes out to Magic R, but it looks like they want to turn this around for them. The Unknown Dream Team going back at the right time. Magic R falling for a little bit of bait. Maokai Galagege not making it in time to save him. You know, what's interesting is that Galagege and Dungeon have had a little bit of swap along with Magic R. Normally, it would be Galagege in the top, Magic R in the mid, and Dungeon in the jungle. But this time around, guys, we are seeing the opposite of that. A complete swap around, and I'm not sure if it's working out for them too well, or if this is the kind of lineup they just wanted to try out. But this is a best of 3 series they can take back in the next game if this doesn't turn out too well. However, I wouldn't count them out just yet. They are still in the game, and they also coming from Misrat just initially doing a couple of damage. There goes the Chain of Corruption and the Crescendo, but down in mid lane as well. Too many fights going on at the same time. Faggot is going down. Dungeon going a little bit too close with Galagege down. Slater pick up another double kill. Going down right there. And the bot lane picking up that turret with that one auto attack they were looking for finally. So I suppose both teams having a little bit of exchanges right now, but Dungeon and Galagege getting a little bit too balls deep, too close to that tower. Slater picking up another double kill for himself. Has 6 kills, 0 deaths. That is a very, very scary Diana. Look at it, Diana. That auto attack speed going out real quick, doing that extra passive damage on her Crescent Strikes. There you go, Magic R right out to Slater. Slater is gonna get the assist from Mango, and Elise is gonna go right down real quick. Miss Rat not making it in time, and I suppose HTC aren't really communicating with each other too well on when to go in, when to fight each other. It might be a little bit of a solo queue mentality going here. But that's not what they need to win, guys. That's not what they need to win at all. And for those who've just tuned in, this is the first game of a best of 3 series. We are 20 minutes in now. Down under Dream Team just taking it away with 12 kills. Yeah, just so far in the lead right now. Not sure how they're gonna be able to return and how they're gonna be able to make a recovery from this. So hopefully we see some interesting plays today, guys. HTC might be able to take this one back. And there's just so much wave clear coming out from Slater right now. He's just such a monster. On top of that Nashor's Tooth, he does have the Sorcerer's Shoes and does have that Zhonya's Hourglass, has that AP, has that armor, has that ability to get real close into that fight and protect himself, put him in that state where he'll be able to keep himself alive. Slater getting pulled, Death Sentence going on, Zhonya's going on as well, but maybe in vain, but there goes the damage and the lockdown. But there goes the crescendo right across 3 members of the enemy team. Dungeon's not there, and 5 members of Down Under Dream Team are there to counteract the fight. Having the best of initiations, only Slater going down, but Down Under Dream Team ready to just keep going forward with it. Dr. Faggot zone out Dungeon himself, but looks like they are going to get this inner turret. And sorry for my bad performance today, guys. I think I might be coming down with the flu again. But hopefully I am well, and I'm going to continue regardless of what happens today. Dungeon not being as fed as he'd like. They are going to have to walk another day. They warded that mid lane, and you know, I like this ward. This ward here is really significant. It shows who's going where in that lane. So you can see people going up top, right up here. You can shove it up. You see people shoving it. You can see people going to their blue. You can see people going to their red. You can see people going to their, you know, back to their base. But it looks like the red team are going to recall, and Mango is going to actually, ooh, they see Mango, they know he's around there, but the blue team are just doing Baron. They're just doing Baron right now. No one even knows. There's no wards. Liam's going to put a ward down. There we go, 1 ward. And there he goes, the elastic slingshot. He does not want to go to put the elastic slingshot. He goes in there, he's dead. Dead meat. Were you able to steal it though? There goes the Lux ultimate. Dr. Faggot goes in, but Marka Galagege picks it up. Dr. Faggot looks like he's gonna get picked up right down the bot lane here. I mean, right down the bat here. Right down off the bat. My bad. Right down off the bat, gets picked up along with the Baron. So that's the turnaround. They might be able to take this one back, guys. The gold difference is now about 6,000 gold. But Magic R, Dungeon and their team might be able to make it out of that. They might be able to push this tower down, get the second in him. They are down on a Dream Team, are down by 1 member. They might be able to make the best out of this one.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
It looks like they're going for another objective, going down right for that dragon, guys. We're gonna go down, down there, and it looks in reaction to this, Snader and his posse of merry men are gonna go down there. Get the moonfall of Magic R. Magic R is gonna go down. Looks like Snader is actually gonna hit that Zhonya's before anything else, but the chain of crushing comes out. Magic R picks up Slater, but as Dr. Pack is getting a little bit too ballsy, Magic R is between Varus and Sona. He picks up Sona's. Thresh picks up Sona. Varus picks up Elise. Wait for us now in the between Galagege and the VSOP, and now he's gonna go down right down to Maokai, giving him that kill. But Mango is gonna pick up Caitlyn in exchange. Mr. getting a little bit too far from his support, and Dr. Faggot might be able to find out Galagege. Oh, he recalls just in time. Oh, he's gonna flash over the wall. The taunt comes on into Dr. Faggot. Dr. Faggot won't be able to do anything. There goes the Lucid Singularity. Oh, and a perfect stun by both. Oh, they will poke the Soul Stealth Division passive, and the mini game will not be played today, guys. So it looks like great play by Dungeon, getting that passive proc. So in the next team fight, Zack has to play a little bit safer. He has to be a little bit more reserved. He can't really get out there as he like, and really dive the enemy team. Looks like Magic R. I'm going to be taking the blue buffs today. Down on the Dream Team. Oh! The VSOP getting caught out right there. The box comes out. The AoE. Oh, and there goes the final spark. There goes the outside other one. Mango's gonna dive right into the blue team, but the blue team Lux picks him up. Dr. Becker's down there as well. Slater's right on top of Misrap, but no one's 90 caliber nets out of there. Slater has the Zonyas. They pick up Elise in exchange with wait for it there to receive. Now Slater's gonna go ham right on Dungeon and pick him up as well. He's gonna be so low. He has that light passive on him, but the only living member of their team is left VSOP. They just completely ignored him. They don't want to go for that thresh. They want to go right down for that, for the next turn, the next inhibitor. They don't even care about minion waves. They just want to take this inhibitor. Now, one thresh is not going to scare them. Also, 1 for 4 exchange. Down on the Dream Team just still so strong, regardless of the Baron buff. Picking up the VSOP at the 1 point. Please throw it from. Oh, but VSOP is doing quite a bit of damage right into Baron. They switched on the Sun, and Liam looks like he might be trying to go for the flash. He's going to run across, but VSOP is going to throw out some of the damage as well. Tara's gonna pick it up, giving it to Magic R, but wait for it having to run for his life. The run for his life, and oh, it looks like they're closing the gap. Will they be able to catch him? Looks like they might want to go for a dive here. There goes the Twisted Advance, get into the knockback, into the sapling. Magic R picks up the kill. Mango, however, be there to. Gonna be there to receive and move it on back. And both teams are going back to doing their standard clears right now, guys. Just nothing much else to do. A little bit of warding going down for both teams, but it's not looking too good. The gap has closed a little bit, so HTC are able to still show a little bit of a contest between you know, in team fights. But at the moment, down on the Dream Team just looking so strong right now, so confident in their team composition. That AoE team lockdown, the ability to CC the whole HTC team, the elastic stinger shot into the stretching strike into the let's bounce, along with Moonfall and the Chain of Corruption, followed up by a crescendo, just complete control in that team fight. And I suppose HTC have gone for a very lane-oriented pick. Some AoE CC with Lux, some AoE control with VSOP and Magic R on that Elise. But it's not working out too well for them, so hopefully we see someone try to make a play. Ramus, Slater, and Liam and Mango just doing the best of jobs, keeping everyone off wait for it, and wait for it is just always in the back, always just able to get those abilities off just scot-free. But looks like they're going for Dragon right now, guys. Wonder what's gonna happen right now. Will they be able to pick up this kill? Yes, red team do take it uncontested. Blue team see it, and blue team were thinking about doing Baron, but now they're seeing them come up. They don't want to have to contest Baron anymore at all. You're gonna walk on out of there, guys.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like the red team are going for a Baron. VSOP is going to find them up, put a little bit of ward down, try to do a little bit of Baron lands, and you know, the war begins now, folks. Mango has that Lex extension, but he's not going to go follow up on it. It looks like they might be going for it at this moment. Oh, but Slater goes in there, right down Magic R. Magic R going to rappel on out of there. Goes right back down into the enemy team. Marka's going to go in there. The box comes out. There goes the ledge bounce. Shendo goes across the enemy team. Dr. Faggot right on top of Misrat. Misrat has the flash on out of there. No one's protecting the AD carry. Dungeons are in there. Where will we see anything come out from Blue's Final Spark is not up. Dungeon gets picked up. Dungeon gets thrown down. He does get picked up now, and that's Ace giving another double kill to Slater. Just getting so big right now. Misrat with 200 CS, 2 kills, 8 deaths. The entire HTC team are in negative right now. Down under G team just proving to have too much synergy, too much team fight, and just the better composition.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Excellent play by down on the Dream team. Not willing to push it up too hard, though they know Magic R is going to come up. But I think they could have got one tower or, you know, the other. But it's only going to increase the gap, guys, as the gold gap is now going to be about 5,000 gold in difference to the red team. Now they have 2 towers on top of them as well. And looking at the items, Varus has built Infinity Edge, Blade of Room King, Phantom Dancer, and he hasn't gone for the AoE Runans because he's already got so much AoE going on with the rest of the team. He doesn't need it right now. He doesn't need to burst the rest of them down. Not that, you know, the blue team have too many tanks. They've got a couple of people with a double Aegis combo going on there. Not trying to say bulwark. They've got a double bulwark. And the red team look like they want to go for that Baron. They're going to try to start it now, guys. It looks like Magic R suspects a little bit of something. They don't have any wards on it, but they might go try and check up on it. Nope, he's going to walk right on past it. Slater's going to come now, and they're going to get another uncontested Baron. Blue team just can't even try to hope to get one. And Slater's just going to get so balls deep. Just 1v3 does not matter. Pushes them back, zones them out by himself. It's a one-man army, this guy. And yet again, congratulations to Slater into making it into a professionally and largely sponsored team by Razer itself. So Slater not here for show, guys, and doesn't have all that skill for nothing. Oh, Dr. Faggot can't take the hit for nothing. But then just showing that he has just too much wave clear potential. Throwing it out there, trying to keep the minions away from their tower so they can't initiate on them. Oh, there goes the lockdown, there goes the loosen singularity. Trying to get the wave clear, the minions away so to get their minions up there. And it's just a little bit of a dance right now, guys. The first person to make a mistake costs it for their team. Slater's gonna go in there, run a little bit of that damage. Oh, and Zhonya's comes out immediately. Nothing gets used on him, but it puts the rest of the blue team in a really awkward position. Oh, Misread and VSOP right on top of Slater, protecting him. Solar Vision goes right onto Zac, but it looks like he's gonna get burst down immediately by Caitlyn. Anyway, fighting underneath their turret, trying to dive, might not have been the best idea. Misread not picking up the double kill, bringing the gold difference right back about 7k gold, still into Nano Dream Team's into their favor, but it became a 3-for-none exchange, and that's the kind of fight the blue team need now right now. The blue team need to pick their fights. They need to know which fights are the ones they're going to benefit from, which fights are the ones they're not going to benefit from, and know where their team is. They need more team awareness. They need to be able to make bigger plays, and that was just exactly what they need. VSOP didn't get caught. VSOP was stayed right on top of his support, and that's how they just did it. Oh, and yeah, Rammus just completely destroyed Lux, but Lux managed to stay alive with the help of his fellow teammates. They're gonna do on that now. You know what's interesting, folks? Zac has picked up the Locket of the Iron Slurry, and when he dives in there, he's gonna pop that, and he's gonna extra tankiness. On top of the tankiness he already has, he doesn't have self-division anymore, and I suppose that's unfortunate. Elise hasn't built exactly Sunfire Cape tank Elise. She's gone with that Leandrius, and she's also gone with the Riley's Crystal Scepter. So just look at that. That's gonna let him do a little bit more AP damage, but damage is not what they need on the blue team right now. They need survivability. Maybe that Sunfire would have done him a little bit better with that extra armor. He needs that armor, but he needs armor for, wait for it, but he needs that Negatron cloak as well, because Slater is just the monster of the team. Now Slater's 9-3. He's looking to go for this down. Galagege getting dropped down so low already. A lot of people coming up from blue team right now. Ooh, Lux landing that light binding. Galagege is gonna get caught out in the middle. He's gonna go right in the fight. Mango's gonna get that left bounce. He's gonna right onto Misrat, but he has the force back. The exhaust comes out onto Whipper, picks up Magic R. But the rest of the down on the Dream Team are dangerously low. They should go in on this. They need to go in on this. This is the opportunity they need for the blue team. Send out that final spark, but no, it's on CD. Slater is dropped low, but he knows he can still fight this. There goes the light binding right on top of him. Will they be able to pick up anything? They've managed to push them back, but it's a 1-for-none exchange still into the down on the Dream Team's favor. Now, if they went ham, they might lose it. They might lose it, man. They might lose it. They might lose it. So they're going back into the enemy jungle, taking their buffs, taking their minions, and they're gonna walk out of there, folks. Walk out of there. Looks like, oh, Chain of Corruption doesn't land. But there goes the final spark right across, wait for it, and Slater. That's a great final spark, doesn't land on all of them, but lands on their 2 carries. Lands that Light Binding, lands that Lucid Singularity. The Zhonya's comes up, but now Slater's in a bad position. He gets played back at the right time. VSOP, dude, doing what he does. Getting that carry. Woo! Mr. Rat's lagging a little bit behind, but now he's gonna come up right up close. There goes the knockback, and ooh, Lux picking up that kill real quick. Looks like they're going for the Baron right now, guys. Oh, and the final spot comes out again, but Mango goes in there with a let's bounce. Here we go, the crescendo goes right on top of VSOP and Dungeon. Galagege has to go back down. He has to get that. He has to pop that passive on Zack. Now Zack's passive Cell Division going right across. The Maokai two-step advance going to Dr. Faggot. Dr. Faggot has to go back down. Zack gets popped. There goes the ace in the hole. It does not pick up the kill. Diana has to come back as well. So that was a two for none exchange. And it looks like they're going for Baron now. Woo! What a fight. And I believe I'm here with Alex.
Yep, and Kieran's going to be coming online in a second as well.
Oh, I am so excited. We are going to tri-cast. Let's just try not to talk on top of each other, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing today?
We're all good now.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the game so far? Have you guys been watching it?
No, we just jumped in then. I mean, a bit of a throw by Dream Team down under, gotta say. I mean, firstly, I think Diana got caught out, and then Varus just giving up a free Baron.
Absolutely, Diana just popping that Zhonya's in panic, and then, you know, the flare coming out from Thresh, just stopping her from doing anything in that time when she comes on, getting that burst off immediately.
Yeah, I mean, Rammus did a decent job there trying to, I don't know, to stop that Baron, but at the end of the day, it wasn't enough.
Absolutely, just without their AP carry, who's just got, you know, such a large amount of kills, it's not, a lot of their damage just gets taken away, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
And also just when you, like, and then wait for it just getting picked for absolutely no reason. Like, he knew the whole team was there. As soon as Slater got picked, they should have been hard back and getting ready to fight a Baron, or, you know, looking for a fight, either or. They're quite far ahead, so they still probably could have 4v5 reasonably well.
Reasonably well. But it's not over yet, I suppose. They are 5k still ahead, and they still have a lot of chances, but I wouldn't give it all up to Down and Dream Team yet. HT still have a chance. Still in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, definitely if they keep on playing like that.
The thing is there, they did a really good job of trying to defend that Baron with just, I think, 2 or 3 players, but if they'd had that, oh, here we see an engage onto...
Oh, there goes the final spark right on top of Diana, but he hits that Zhonya's in perfect timing. There goes the crescendo, landing on top of VSOP, but the let's bounce goes right across most of the enemy team. The blue team getting whittled down so bad right now, they're just getting kited. Mango gets dropped, Backers gets dropped.
Galagege is right on top of
Slater dropping dangerously low. There goes the light binding right on top of Varus. Varus has to go back, flash out, go back in, but he picks up the triple kill. Mistrat still has the ace and hole, picks up the kill on Varus. Whoa! No members of the enemy of the red team willing to take the hit for him.
Bit of a bad Lux out there.
That Lux, right? Oh, pick
come on!
Wow.
That was an unnecessary death, really.
Unnecessary. Should have just walked on out of there, right, guys?
I mean, he was really given a second life there by Lux missing that ult, and then he just walked straight back in. Interesting fight, though, because I thought there was just going to be a big clean-up fight by HTC, but then that Varus managed to do quite a lot of damage to the end there.
Yeah, but the problem is that Slater once again got caught out without much support. The team was waiting for the gank up in the bush, and because it was such, you know, a gut reaction fight, none of the focus actually went onto that Caitlyn. A bit went onto the Lux, but at the end of the day, you took down Maokai, you took down Thresh, you took down Elise, but that completely ignored the fact that Mistrat was sitting at the back of the fight, just shredding people.
Yeah, because
he
we saw
hasn't-
the Zach. Sorry, Bio.
No, his GA hasn't even popped yet. He's just perfectly safe for the next team fight as well. He can go as aggressive as he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one issue we saw there as well, like the Rammus and the Zach tried to get onto the Kate, and Zach did a decent job, but the team just wasn't there to back them up.
Absolutely. And it's all about synergy right now, and all about mistakes, ain't it?
Yeah, and you could see the logic there by Downloaded Dream Team. They wanted to have the people in the bot lane to bait people to come down through the jungle and through that bush, but at the end of the day, they just came to the lane and smashed their AP carry.
Nah, absolutely. It's just such an intense game, you know? Like, it's been backwards and forwards. In lane, HTC1. Directly up the lane, mid game, HTC completely lost. And now late game, these teams are just coming back up to the middle, just, you know, butt back on par again.
Yeah, I think what we see here a bit as well is that Downloaded Dream Team, their team fight comp, in my mind at least, is a bit stronger there because they've got that Virus ult, that Sonar ult, and that Zac ult just to really lock people down along with Rammus. But they keep having these disjointed team fights, so they can't take full advantage of that. And if they have that, that Kate's just going to outscale and do a lot more damage than Virus because that's just how Kate is late game. Here we see Zac possibly looking for Initiate. Oh, he gets binding by luck. It's not too bad.
The light binding is perfect timing. There goes the Maokai ultimate.
Yeah, now
Zac doesn't know what to do right now. He has no targets. He isn't on a misread. He isn't on dungeon, and he's gonna go right on there.
And wait for it's
There
just
goes
getting
the
picked up in the back.
Stater
And again,
dropping
we
so
see
low.
Caitlyn. Oh, there we go. Both GAs go down on both Dinah and Kate.
Both
Gonna be
attacks.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Well done, my Dinah
Great.
there.
The burst finally got onto that AD carry, and then it's all over.
I think that's just game.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There we go. Finally. A really, really close fight. Everyone dropping very, very dangerously low. And both GAs getting popped as we saw, and those were so intense. Both GAs getting popped and, you know, just waiting for which carry gets protected best, which carry would do more damage when they came up, and it looks like Slater had more cooldowns off and was able to get off that.
Yeah, it's just, again, I mean, they ended up winning that fight by Slater just cleaning up big time, but in a way, the light binding went down on that Zac there, so he wasn't there for the initial engage, and then they Rammus engaged anyway, which kind of put them in a 4v5 situation for a little bit.
And along with that, Wait For It would be quite mad after that fight because none of his team really cared about him at all. He got his ult off, and then they just let the Elise chomp him down. Like, it was a 1-for-1 trade, but at the end of the day, like, he's going to be a bit annoyed that he really wasn't in it at all.
And I think a critical thing to note there as well, as soon as the GAs went down, we got to give credit to Slater. Like, the GA for him and Kate went down at roughly the same time, and it's like the instant